Sheriff of Terrell County, Texas, Thad Cleveland. Thank you so much, Sheriff, for being with us today. All right, a big week ahead. What do you think of the reports of mass deportation starting in Chicago? Should they have started in Texas where you are?
Well, howdy, Laura. Thank you for having me back this Saturday. It's great to be with you.
Thank you.
When we talk about mass deportations and then beginning in Chicago, I think that's a perfect location because although we will have some illegal aliens here in the state of Texas, not so much in the border region, because as we've articulated over the last 3.5, 4 years, people aren't staying in the border region that cross our border illegally. They're making their way into the interior of the United States. But Chicago, that's one of the places that a sanctuary city where illegal immigrants know they can go and be protected. And that's why the administration will focus there. And not just because illegal aliens there, but because criminal illegal aliens. The administration has made it clear that they're focused on those who have broken the law and who have criminal records.
Sheriff, as we look at some of these images on our screens, we realize, we always realize how big the problem is, but it really puts it in context when you see so many people crammed together. Your county certainly prepared to aid in those deportations. Tell us more about how you are going to help with this.
Laura, and look at the pictures you're showing now, and I often share pictures with NewsNation or on my social media websites. And, what the illegal aliens go through out in our portions of the desert is at times tragic because of the amount of deaths we've had over the last 4 years. We've had 43 illegal aliens die trying to cross our portion of the border, where before this administration, we only had one, approximately one a year pass away. We've had 43 over the last 4 years. But specifically to your question, as far as deportations, look, we're a border county. We interdict those that are making their initial entry in the United States illegally. If we apprehend them, we turn them right over to the Border Patrol. So we have that luxury here along the entire border to turn those we catch over to Border Patrol. It's the interior locations that, you have some sanctuary cities where local police departments aren't willing to work because of who they're managed by, the city governments. That's why I say sheriffs of counties, who are the top law enforcement officials of their county, they can make the real difference in the United States of America. They can go out there and they don't report to a single body of government. They report to the people. So if the people, a majority, want illegal aliens that are criminals out of the community, the sheriffs can help the federal government do that.
There are reports, Sheriff, that say that Trump advisors also want to penalize sanctuary cities by cutting billions of dollars in federal grants to them. So would that be more effective, or is what we're looking at that's being reported right now a better way to go? Which way do you see it?
I think it will be effective, and I think it's going to take a combination of both. I think if you have city governments, if you have state governments that don't want to cooperate with the federal government, then I think we should quit funding some of their programs that are actually aiding this problem. But also, it's going to take ICE agents, it's going to take Border Patrol agents, and then other, again, state and local resources working with those federal agencies to help, clean up the communities that have, again, these criminal aliens. Are all aliens bad? Certainly not. But there are those that have come to the United States to wreak havoc, and we've seen the results of that with rapes, deaths, robberies. That's something we're gonna. This last 4 years, Laura, it's going to take us decades to clean up. It really is.
Well, it all starts. We've got this week ahead of us that is going to be so historic. We'll see how it starts to play out. We'll follow it along together. Sheriff of Terrell County, Texas, Thad Cleveland. Thank you so much for your time today.
Thank you, Laura. God bless you.
Thank you.